420. This is a new series I'm starting. You can see that I'm starting not in the normal place in Lumbridge. This is Frog's Enclave. I want to do a series where I can never leave the wilderness for any reason, not even on death. So we'll talk more about rules. You can see I have 5 million in my account. You might be wondering, why the hell do I have $5 million in my account? Well, that's to pay to have my respawn point back here in the Enclave. So anytime I die, which is going to be a lot, I will respawn here and I won't have to go make the trek back up here from Lumbridge. I had my man transfer this money over, and once I get the magic level and can high out and get the cash, I'm giving this all. Part of the rules are to give this money back to my main, so it'll be like I paid for it with this account. Now, I could try to make that money. It would probably take a long time, and I don't want to be running back and forth to Lumbridge every couple of hours if I get PK'd or killed by a monster, and so I would just want to keep the series rolling forward. So I will respawn here. I'm going to go over here and talk to this guy. This is where you can get your respawn point. Let's see here. Tell me more. Respawn here. 5 million coins. Okay, respawn. And we're done. Now, anytime I die, which is going to be, like I said, a lot, I'll respawn here. So this account, the point of this account, you can see there's nothing in my inventory, no stats on the account. I haven't trained or done anything. I'll show you my bank. I haven't even set up a pin, so that tells you how new this is. Close that. I have the 25 coins that you start with. I'm gonna withdraw all and drop those. So yeah, nothing in my bank, no stats, starting fresh. Have no idea what I'm gonna do to start, but the goal of this account is going to be that I can never leave the wilderness until I kill every boss at least one time in the wilderness. And that's from the lower tiered crazy archaeologists all the way up to Callisto, Venanatus, King Black Dragon, all the bosses in the wilderness, and there's quite a few. We all already know about that. If you're watching this kind of video, you know who they are. But it's totally from scratch, starting with nothing, no skills. I have to figure out my own food, my own ways to get runes, potions, everything. And I think that the first thing, I've been thinking about this, the first thing I want to do, well, and also there's all these different people in here. You can buy some beers over here in the pub. You got these pools of refreshment, so that restores stats and run, which is going to be real important because I have no agility, so I'm going to be running out of run a lot. So I'm definitely going to need that. LMS is in play. I'm not a PKer. I'm no good at it. I'm terrible at it. I can barely save myself, much less fight somebody. But I intend on learning that as well. And outside of killing all the bosses, the second thing is I have to get one PK of somebody, and it's not going to be just running up and killing my main or having somebody AFK. I have to actually get a real PK at some point. I'm going to be lamping agility until I can figure out what to do. I don't even know if I can get to that agility course in 52 Wilderness. I don't even know how long that would take to lamp that. Probably forever. Let's look at the map here. It's way up here. There's one. It's right there, but there's a lot of stuff in the wilderness, though. A lot of resources. There's some rune spawns here. There's some in the Dark Warriors Fortress. They're all aggressive. They will one-shot me, so I have to get some stats up before I can go get them. You got the Wilderness Diaries, if you can get them done and kill some zombie pirates. Have a lot of good stuff, money-wise, food, all of that. There's the Slayer Caves that have a lot of monsters I can kill. And of course, you got your bosses, a lot of NPCs. Yeah, so I think the first thing I'm going to do, and there's a resource area up here. You pay to get in. There's some good stuff in there. That's going to be way later down the road. Way later. I think the most important thing to do right now is to try to get some attack strength and defense levels. And just happens that there's some rats right outside over here. Hold on, yes. That I can punch. They don't have any stats on them. I don't think they might do 1 or 2 damage here and there, but that's where I'm going to start training. And I have all this, like I said, all these different resources. I'm not going to be using Castle Wars Portal or the Soul Wars, none of that. I do have access to all of the wilderness obelisks. I can use all of that. There's an altar there for prayer. Anything in the wilderness is a go. It's all on the table. I think the first thing I'm going to do is train up some stats and start picking up rune spawns from wherever I can. Get a bunch of runes, train my magic up to where I can start killing a few things, some dragons, get my prayer up enough so I can start on like Crazy Archaeologist, the deranged one, or the one, I can't remember what his name is, but that's up here. There's one right in here. There's the Crazy Archaeologist in the ruins here. You got Scorpia, and of course Callisto, and Vedion, and Spindle, I think, or whatever the spider's name is. And that also includes killing their lesser variants. The ones in here, the only exception that I'm making for this account is Corp. There's no way. Not without having a house with having a restore pool in it, a BGS, Warhammer, all that stuff to spec him down. There's just not enough. There's no way. It'll take me 10 years to get to that point to be it. So that's the exception. But other than that, yes, every boss in the wilderness, once I kill everything once, get my 1 PK, and of course, that's going to include, I have to get a mage cape. Other than that, yeah, once all that's done, then we will, which is going to be a long ways. That's just going to be like part 1 of this whole account. From there, we're going to figure something else out to go. But I want to see how this goes, because I think I'm going to have a pretty rough time getting that stuff done. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and train some. I want some attack, defense, and strength, and I'm just gonna start killing some rats and go from there. And when I get like 10, 10, and 10 or something like that, I'll come back and we'll start looking at killing some skeletons to try to get a weapon or something. But yeah, so I will be back whenever we get the stats up just a little bit. And there's level 5 attack, punching rats. I think we're gonna train. We'll do strength and defense to 5, and then I'll come back and we'll see where we're at. I'm gonna try to get them to 10 at some point, but that's 5 attack, so we're getting somewhere. See you in a bit. And that is 5 strength. We kind of missed the level, but you can see it right here. Now we're gonna work on defense. I got 1 more hit point, but I think we're gonna punch till 5 defense. And I'm not gonna bore you with all these levels every 2 minutes. When I get to 10, 10, and 10, we'll come back and we'll do something different. This is boring, I know, but gotta be done. So we'll be back in a second. Okay, so punching rats is pretty damn boring. I did get a looting bag from them, and I killed. Well, it doesn't even say how many. It doesn't even count them on the loot tracker, so I don't know how many rats I killed, but I got up to 7 attack, 5, and 5. Now, I did some research, and there's some useful spawns. I need a weapon, and I looked, and there's black salamanders here. Somewhere here west of them, if I can make it over there, there's a steel sword spawn. I'm gonna try to go get it and see where we can go from there. Matter of fact, let's just go. If I die, I die. I'm not an Iron Man or anything like that, so I'll just respawn here. I have nothing to lose. But I could really use that sword. I just don't know where it's at. I know it said west of the black salamanders there's a steel sword spawn, so we're gonna go see if we can find it. And it could be an iron sword, but it says steel on the wiki. We're gonna walk up there. I don't want to get near those ends, so I can tell you that. Or these thugs, zombie pirates, thugs, whoever. I don't want to be anywhere near this. Or the unicorns. They all attack, and they can all kill me pretty quickly. There's a bone spawn. Ooh. I can get some prayer. There it is. Steel sword. How do I get in there? Can I get in there? Where's it at? Oh, it's outside. Okay. Let's walk around there and get it. Steel sword. Boom, look at that. And I have 7 attack, so I can wield that. I have a sword. Now that takes me from no attack bonus to 11 stab bonus. Let's get out of here. There's some ghosts trying to kill me. I'm going to take a few of these bones just because they're sitting here. Oh, never mind. Let's get out of here. This is going to help so much having this sword. Now, I'm going to do some more research. There's some other spawn. I know there's a Staff of Earth up in the maze that I can get. And I think there's a... I know there's an iron bar spawn, possibly a hammer, and some... I don't know. I'm going to do some research. And if anybody knows of anything that just useful for early game, like this steel sword, let me know. Because I think it'll be really useful. Now, what I'm thinking of doing, now that I have a sword, instead of rats, is going and trying to kill some NPCs, if flinching or something, trying to get something else. some other stuff. I'm just kind of winging this thing. So yeah, if anybody has any ideas on stuff I can do, we need to work on some armor. I'm fixing to do some wiki research, find out which are the best NPCs to get some low-level armor and weaponry, shields, things like that. And yeah, we're going to start working towards that. And I got to get my stats up a little bit more, but I want to find me a flinching spot, and I'll bring it back when I find something and show you exactly what I'm doing. But for now, I mean, yeah, we got us a cool little sword here that I can actually stab some stuff with, so that's good, I guess. Yeah, so I'm gonna do some more research and figure out what NPCs to get that are the best bang for our buck. And yeah, I'll be back whenever I figure something out. Okay, so I did some more research, and it turns out in these ruins up here where this furnace is, supposedly there's some steel plate legs and a couple of other things in there, and there's a steel plate body in the lava maze. Now if I can get some food, I might be able to get to that, but I'm gonna have to wait. I can get one shot by several things in there, but I'm gonna run up here to these ruins and see if we can find those steel plate legs. I know I gotta run past some dragons and bears up here. This is so different playing this starting in the wilderness. Kind of scary. Oh, there's an iron dagger. I don't need it. I got a steel sword. What is this? Bot. I think it's a bot. Oh, some coins. I will take that. I'll take anything I can get a hold of. We'll go this way. Don't get killed. 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 Whew. I did pick up some 240 coins. Look at me. Banking. Now, how do I get in here? Where's the damn gate at? It's in the front. Okay. So I gotta try to get past the dragons. Okay. Oh, these zombies. What are they gonna do to me? Where's that spawn at? I'm gonna get shot here. One shot by these guys. I have to do this just right. Try to time this. I don't want him to see me. He's gonna see me. That's a level 22. Okay. I think I have a chance here. Gold ore. Oh no, he saw me. He saw me. There's the steel plate legs over there. Is there a way in over there? No. Yes, there is. I think there's... Isn't there another gate over here? No, I guess there's not. Damn it. I don't know if I can make it over there without any food. Ah, but there is. There's a fishing net right here. And I can get shrimps over here for food, I think. Okay. New plan. We're gonna go try to get some food. I'll meet you back whenever. I'm gonna walk over and see if I can find that fishing net so I can get some shrimps and possibly cook them somewhere. And because if I get a little food, I think I can get to these steel plate legs in here. That's the plan. Okay, I'm gonna walk over there and I'll see you back here in a second. Okay, here we are. We're back over here in the ruins, and there's a net right here, a small fishing net. I'm gonna pick up several of them just because I may end up dying. What else is over here? Dark fishing bait. I Can't use that for a while yet. There's some tiles, they don't do anything. A couple of spiders I can train on here. Dark fishing net, cake tin. I might be able to use that, I don't know. I wonder if I can kill these spiders pretty easily. Let's see, hopefully they don't do too much damage. A little higher than the rats. Yeah, that's gonna be a good training spot, I think. Killed one. I don't think you get anything from him. No, no bones or anything. Okay, so I may do some training over here. Coins. Always use money. Pick up all that. Okay, so I'm gonna train with my sword. Oh, I'm kind of squirreling it here, getting sidetracked. The fishing spot, as it turns out, is in the Dark Warriors. Not Dark Warriors, but the bandit camp. I don't want that bear after me. And they... Oh, there's an anvil. I think it's guard. I don't think I can get to the fishing spot though. I'm gonna check it out, do some more research on that. But I'm gonna try to get these 10, 10, and 10 on these spiders. I like them better than rats. Those bears are 20 something. And then yeah, we'll come back. I'll get to that fishing spot here in a little bit. We did get some nets. Got some gold here and a looting bag. Yeah, so just for now we're gonna do some training on spiders, then we'll see where we're at. I can hit 2s now, by the way, which is good. So alright, see you back in a minute. Okay, so I've been on the spiders for a little bit. I got 10, 10, and 10 on attack, defense, and strength. And I got up to 14 hit points, which I'm down to 4 because of the spiders. But this sword was a lifesaver. I'm going to go back over to the Enclave, get my hit points back. And I'm going to see if I can figure out some way to get into where I can use these fishing nets to get some shrimp. Just enough to get some food going. Like I said, I do have 10 defense, strength, and hit point and attack, so that should help me survivability a little bit, and 14 hit points. So yeah, I'm gonna go back over there, replenish, and see if I can't find some way into the fishing spot, and I'll let you know where I'm at. And yeah, while I'm out here, before I go back, I found this guy. I can get a cape. What are we thinking here? I'm thinking green. I like the green cape. Let's buy a green cape. Look at that, styling with my team cape on. Okay, I'm gonna go replenish. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I found this back here. The bandit camp. There's a way in the back without getting them on you. This guy gonna try to kill me? He can't kill me. There's some rats here. I can get raw rat meat and cook it. I really don't. I want some fish. I'm gonna see. Where's that fishing spot at? It's over here. So, oh, wait a minute. There's a guy right there. Oh shit! He sees me. Let's get out of here. The fishing spot's right there. But this guy is going to... There's some 130s. Wow, that's crazy. Maybe if I stay in the area for a little bit, they'll be aggressive? I don't know if that works or not. Let's kill... I don't know. How long would you... I think you have to wait like 10 minutes or something. you can't just fish anywhere, I guess. It's just in that one spot. I wonder if I stand in here and just kind of chill and try to get the 10-minute timer. I don't know. Let me do some research on that, on aggression timers. I'm not sure how that works. I know that they, after a while, they'll leave you, some spots in the wilderness will leave you alone, but I'm not sure if these guys ever get unaggressive. Let me do some research. I'm gonna kill some rats first. Get some meat from these guys. I'm gonna see how many if I can get a full inventory of meat from these rats, and then I'll be back. Okay, here we are back. As you can see, I got some shrimp, and if we look in the looting bag, I got some more shrimp and some rat meat. I was able to get into the fishing spot and get this many before the bandits attacked me. So I gotta figure out where to cook all this food. Not sure, I'll have to look that up. But we are able to get some food, and as soon as I figure out where to cook it, I'll come back. I just don't know. I don't think there's an oven anywhere in here, but I think there's one in the bandit camp, but I don't know for sure. I'll check it out and I'll let you guys know in a little bit. Okay, so did some research on this cooking thing. There is only one range in the wilderness, and it's here in the bandit camp. Well, I can't get in there just yet. I'm gonna try soon, but from what I hear, there is a tinderbox spawn somewhere, I think in these ruins or somewhere near this, and the level 13 zombies down here drop an iron axe. So if I can get that tinderbox and an axe, I can cut some trees, start a fire, and cook my food. At least enough to get some training done. So first we're going to go up here and look for the tinderbox, and then we're going to go try to kill some zombies and see if we can't get that axe from them. I don't know. I think it's easier to get it might be easier to get a bronze axe somewhere, but I know there's an iron axe from these guys. I'll check on that. But first I'm going to walk around up here and see if I can't find the tinderbox, and probably I'm going to go get those steel plate legs while I'm up there. So I'll see you when I get there. Okay, so I wasn't able to find the tinderbox yet, but I did get me some steel plate legs, which I have several pairs. I got a whole thing full of them, but it gives me stab, slash, and crush defense. I got these. I'm going to trade them in for money in the bandit camp shop, because they buy everything at high out value, so that'll give me some more coin. But I just thought while I was there I would get a full inventory. I'm still going to keep looking for the tinderbox, and then when I figure out where it's at, I'll bring you back. Okay, so I'm back here. I went walking around the wilderness. Couldn't find the tinderbox spawn, but I did find some other stuff, interesting stuff. There's a crossbow spawn, a bunch of bronze bolt spawns, a steel dagger, some mind runes, and a PKer was killing somebody, so I picked up some dragonstone bolts to sell just for money. But I can use this. I think I can wield this crossbow. Yeah. Get a little range training started. I'm gonna pick up a bunch of those bolts. I still gotta find a tinderbox somewhere, or some way to get in there and cook this food. So I'm gonna end this first video here, and we'll pick back up from here next time. Yeah, this is video 1. It's been pretty successful. I got a couple defense levels while out and around. I killed one zombie pirate. Didn't get anything but bones. I was able to flinch him. Took forever. So, but yeah, put this stuff in the bank. Finish off this video here, and we'll see you in the next one.